rare cancer, and I found it. Well, I found something in my neck a few weeks ago that didn't sit right with me, and it's like a grape size ball that is just like sitting here, and it's pretty painful. And so I went to my doctor, who took labs, and my white blood cells were through the roof, which happened before. 2 years ago I was in a septic shock, but nobody could figure out why I went septic. They couldn't find any thing in my blood, nor in my spinal fluid. They did a lumbar puncture, and they just declared it a sepsis 2 years ago without really knowing what was going on, without finding a bacteria anywhere. Anyway, so my doctor was then requested a bone marrow biopsy and a PET scan to make sure we don't miss anything, and just to rule out anything serious. So I went to get it done. It was pretty painful, and a day later I got a call to please come in to go over results, and they found cancerous cells. And so from then it was a journey, because we were hoping to go into surgery to remove my spleen and the mass here in my neck. The problem is that my blood platelets are way too low, and I am not able to get the surgery at this point. It's a lot of decisions to make, and they have offered or advised to go for an 8-week treatment with chemo and radiation, and hoping during that time that the masses will shrink, and then I'll be able to go into surgery. The problem is, if it doesn't work, I have to go for more rounds, and this cancer is known to grow resistant towards chemo, so the risk is to kill all my healthy cells and being left with cancer cells and no immune system. And so that's a big scary thought. There is an alternative treatment option that is much more holistically, that I'm considering very seriously. My friend Dara Rhodes from the Detox Cottage in San Diego has reached out, and she's gonna help me, and I'm gonna start a very strict nutritional cancer fighting plan. I'm removing all the toxins. I'm very proactive, but the doctor said that with treatment they gave me 30% chance to live 2 to 5 years, and without 1 to 2 years. And I refuse to die. I'm not done yet. And I just refuse to give up. After everything, this is not the way I'm going out. Although it was super overwhelming to go through the emotions, you feel it all, and I really appreciate all the advice and tips. I tried to read through all of the comments and messages. It's really a lot right now, so I'm sorry if I missed some, and I hope that this will be a safe space for us all to share all our experiences without judging each other for which path we're choosing. So that's the update right now with cancer. But I feel very determined and very strong, and exactly, they cannot give me an expiration date. I have a strong feeling that I can overcome this, and miracles still happen, because love still speaks louder than fear. So yeah, that's currently what's going on. I really feel overwhelmed by all of you guys just showering me in love again. It's very humbling to see how this community is coming together. I've always seen you pull through for other people, and I've never thought I'd be in this position. So I really thank you all for being who you are, being so loving, so supportive, and literally from all over the world. Romania, hi. I'm really overwhelmed with love and care, and so for the next few days, what I'm doing right now is removing all the toxins in my home. I'm getting air purifiers and humidifiers, a lot of plants to increase my quality of air in my home. So I'm gonna have to learn that, and then I will be starting a plant-based diet. In the first few weeks, I'm gonna detox really harshly on juices. It's gonna be a very intense journey, but I'm not here to give up. And cancer picked the wrong girl. So that is what's going on right now. I want to also open this up for questions if you have any questions. Thank you for all your comments and love. I really appreciate it. And yeah. But you better believe homegirl is not gonna die. Not anytime soon. Because I have still some dreams that need to be fulfilled. And yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, but that's what's going on. My symptoms right now, I am in somewhat of pain, like here and there. I have fever that comes and goes. And very fatigued. I'm very, very tired, very easily. I get tired really quick. Yeah, aching. And then I have pain in the areas where they found the masses. And in my lower back I have pain. Yeah, it just feels like the flu that is just constantly come in waves. Like, it's never gone, but like the waves or the intensity like varies. Yesterday I had a pretty bad day. My legs were really painful and achy, and I just felt very sluggish and heavy and fatigued and needed to sleep. And nausea is one of the biggest problems that I like struggle with during the day. I still function pretty well during the day, but again, like, I get very fatigued very quickly. And yes, Juno can stay with me. Of course, yeah. I will not give her to anybody. She is gonna be my sidekick through it all. She's outside right now, so she's not here. She's playing in the yard. Anyway, yeah, so those are the symptoms from the cancer. And then looking back for all my health stuff that has been going on the last 2 years, they are now referring it back that we're lymphoma signs. So the sepsis that I had was most likely not a sepsis, because they didn't find anything that might have lysis that I had earlier in 2020. It looks like that also wasn't rhabdo, because from what I understood and learned this week is that with this lymphoma, lactate is also being released in your bloodstream, and it can look like rhabdo. But it also might have been early lymphoma. So it looks like I have been, unfortunately, living with cancer around 2 years already. Which explains all my health struggles that have been going on through the last 2 years. I don't know how long you've been here and know my story and have been following. But yeah, but now that I have answers, I feel very strong I can fight it. Are you going to consider CBD? Yeah, I have CBD oil. I probably am going to use CBD for my nausea because none of the medications are helping. And I honestly also believe that with the cancer that I have, that's my lymphatic system. It's literally the detox system of my body. I truly believe it is connected to my trauma. all the unresolved emotions and the trauma stuck in my body that is coming through now. So, yeah. I don't know, I had the thought, what if this cancer is a good thing? What if this is the last push of my trauma to completely get out of my system and be done with it? And yes, there were first few frustrations, like why did the doctors not catch it earlier? I did get tested for leukemia last year, but they didn't find anything, and never ordered a biopsy or a PET scan or a CT scan or anything, and so they missed it because the right tests weren't done. Anyway, so I believe strongly that, I don't know, I just have a feeling it's gonna be okay either way. There will be days that will be harder, and then there will be days that will be easier, and then there will be days I'll be sad and crying, and then there will be days I'll be screaming, and then there will be days I will be dancing. And this is life. Life will always throw something at you. Don't wait to be happy until it's too late. There's always going to be something, and we're going to be okay. We are going to make it through this and whatever you're going through. And I guess, welcome to my cancer journey. Cancer picked the wrong kind of girl. And if you have any tips, send them my way. If you feel, I don't know, I feel bad for asking, but if you feel called to help in any like financial way, my friend started a GoFundMe. There is a link. Most of the alternative treatments are obviously not covered by insurance, but yeah, I'll be okay. It'll be okay. And so, yeah, I am just going to be very positive because I read that 80% of fighting cancer is mental. So I want to be mindful of that, and I am feeling strong, and I feel very supported. Hi, Switzerland. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna share this here. You can keep it, and I want to keep this live on my feed to look back on one day and looking at the beginning of my cancer journey and say, dang, I did that. I overcame that. And the cancer is gone. So, okay. Dr. Dispenza, yes, I love him. I will be contacting him as well. Okay, so you are more than welcome to message me. I am going to get dressed and get out of the house and get some